spent a lot of time chasing a life that I never actually intentionally chose. I started just checking the boxes. I graduated college, I got married, I started a career, but I wasn't actually fulfilled or on the path for my purpose. And that doesn't mean that I wasn't living a happy life or joyful. It just meant that I needed more. And so 3 years ago, I created this community, and now I decided as the beginning of 2026 that I was going to go on a 3 year journey of 1,000 days to thrive before I'm 30. And that means that I needed a vision that actually was what I wanted. And I just did a whole video about knowing that you can envision more and you determine what success is and what you want, and that you're actually allowed more out of your life. But today we're going to talk about how you can actually build the life that you love, and that you know that you're building it one day at a time by believing in yourself, building the life of your dreams, balancing your day-to-day life so that you can bloom until it becomes a reality. Today we are really talking about inspiring yourself by giving yourself the permission to dream again, and then getting the support to create the vision that you actually want by also slowing down enough to connect with yourself, make sure you're on track and moving forward, and then accountability to start living like the person you want to be and building the future self so that you can become one decision and one day at a time. Now, here at Balance While Blooming, welcome back. My name is Bridget. I'm 27 years old. I'm a wife, a stepmom, and I work a full 9 to 5. And today we are diving into the Thrive to 30. I have a lot going on here at Balance While Blooming. There's so much more than this Thrive to 30. There's mindset, productivity, growth, development, weekly and monthly resets, and honestly, we are getting into a whole nother series of coffee chats every other Monday, so feel free to join our community, be part of it, as we are continuously believing, building, balancing, blooming, and becoming, while also inspiring one another, holding each other accountable, and supporting every step of the journey. We're all unique and all different, so let's envision your dream life today and start working towards who you want to be. There's no need to live a life if you are just settling. It's time to get clear on exactly what you want, envision your dream life, and go all in. So first, you need to have the inspiration. You need to believe in yourself and give yourself permission to dream again. Living by default versus living intentionally. I think that success doesn't have to be one size fit all. I just did a whole video about success being personal and what it means to you, and how social media is giving us this expectation or this life block of going to school, then going to college, then finding your person, then getting married, then having children, and having a career and staying in it for 30 years and nothing else. Right? That is really the old school way. Well, not anymore. Your dream life doesn't need to actually impress anyone. It doesn't have to do anything for anyone else. It just needs to feel aligned with you. So before you can build this new life, do you actually believe that you have it? I need you to start asking yourself, what do I want? How do I want to spend my days? And where do I really feel the most aligned, happy, and fulfilled? And what areas of life do I need to build on? If not one, all of them, that's okay. And how do I want my days to look? I want you to remember that you are not setting goals here. You are setting a vision for your life. It's like a vision board on a more focused path. For me, I'm doing it for 1,000 days. This is the person I want to be over 1,000 days. And what does that mean? That I want to be calm at my job. I want to be fulfilled in my relationship. I want to be financially free. I want to make sure that I am in control of my time, my habits, my systems, and that I am working towards creating a community for you guys, and every area of life is aligned. I want to really remind you to go back and watch my first video of exactly who I want to be, the vision I set for myself, and how I'm breaking that down. And we're still in that foundational period. So this is the perfect time for where you can really find that support around you by creating a vision that you'll actually want to live. Your dream life becomes real when you break it down into those areas that matter most. Really think about those big vision of what you believe you want and break it down into your daily routines, what home you're going to live in, what is your health and wellness, career and purpose, finances, relationship, personal growth. It's really about building those areas of life and where you want each one to go. For me, there's a different vision or focus in every single area of life. I have 10, 11-ish areas of life and make sure that everything fits into a box. I think it's important to know that throughout the seasons of life, your areas of life also change. So what you have now may not be the same at the end of the 1,000 days, but really try to make sure that everything that you want out of life. I have faith, I have spiritual, I have travel, I have my home, so many different areas of life, but they all capture who I want to be. So this vision that you want needs to fit into those categories. And what exactly do you want your life to look like when you reflect back of who your best self is, what that success looks like for you, and what that is going to look like as you go one step at a time. So you have to remember to slow down and hear yourself, because honestly, we're all so busy. We are so overwhelmed, and you may have it all figured out, but you really can't get clear or envision anything when you have the chaos of noise, thoughts, everything that you have. So I need you to have a clean slate. Give yourself time to either journal, have a quiet morning, go on a walk with no music, less scrolling, more reflection, and paying attention to what exactly is giving you the right energy, what is making you happy, what is making you excited, and what in life is no longer aligning with you, no longer being part of this bigger vision that you want, and what exactly success means to you. Going through this journey of 1,000 days and knowing in the quiet moments of what actually you want to shift. And sometimes it takes that first 30, 60 days for you to just sit with yourself, understand who you are, and then create the person you want to become. And it's really important as we talk about accountability and move from the support of taking that leap of faith, doing the work, envisioning what you want, and now it's about actually making it happen and knowing that this is not an overnight success, and it's all about those small choices every single day that you choose to do for the habits, systems, and routines, so that you understand that you get to answer the question with everything you do of, does this choice, decision, action align with the person I'm trying to create? We are becoming this person by blooming into her. And yes, you have to create an alter ego. Yes, you need to do the things, but you also need to just make sure that you are protecting your peace, protecting your time, you're creating healthier and happier routines and habits, that you are being intentional, you're learning along the way, and you're setting boundaries of what no longer aligns with you, and that you are trying to take it one day at a time. And it's really important that you understand that every tiny action that you take is building this person you want to be. So be intentional with who that is, because you're never going to become if your future self is not built one day at a time. It's important that your dream is going to be one little milestone at a time to create that big goal. Stop looking at the end goal. Yes, we are envisioning this big thing, but now let's break it down to that boundary, that habit, that decision, and those mundane days that seem so repetitive are actually the moments that are creating who you are. It's time to start shaping and envisioning this person that you want to be and create the life of your dreams, because we are no longer going to let success be one size fit all. We are no longer going to live in a default life of everyone else choosing it for us, and we aren't going to let the expectations of others decide what we want. It's important that you understand that it's your vision, it's your choice, and that happiness and success comes for you. So not only were you able to want more, dream bigger, and push yourself out of your comfort zone, but it's also important that you start actually taking the action and envisioning and writing it out for what it means to you, so that you intentionally live the life that you want. As we figure this out, know that you're not going to have every answer, you're not going to have every decision made, but you're going to have a direction. You're going to have a community here. And this is the season of where we figure it out, have that messy action, and take it one day at a time. It's about not only just believing in your dream life that it's possible, but building the vision of who you want to be and balancing not only where you are at today, but with the actions that you're choosing and how it has maybe affected you in the past and how you're changing it to move in the future. And every day that you get to bloom with intention and the choices that you make actually does create the person that you want to become. So I really challenge you to let me know what your vision is. You now have gotten really clear to understand that success is personal, it is different for you, and who we want to be is just trying to live our best life, be happy, be fulfilled. And for many of us, it's rewiring our brain to get clear on what those goals are. Remember, your life vision is more than just your goals, it's your dreams, and it's about dreaming bigger. But you must believe in yourself, you must build daily. Balance every single area of life as you bloom consistently and become with time. Our journey is just starting. If you are part of this Thrive to 30, please let me know what you're envisioning for your dream life. Go back and check out who I want to become in the next 1,000 days and be part of this journey. But Balance While Blooming is so much more than just the Thrive to 30. It's a community. It is a place where people can go to support one another and hold each other accountable. And that's why today I really wanted to remind you that you can not only inspire yourself, you can support yourself, and you can hold yourself accountable. But being part of a group like this and a community who is always uplifting you and having different knowledge, skills, and stories than you can help you along the way. So be part of this community. Follow me over on Instagram, and let's keep thriving to 30 as we envision our best self, dream bigger, and live the life of our dreams. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.